7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the podcast where adulting unfolds. Where adulting unfolds. Where adulting unfolds.
Oh, you guys like that black screen, or as we here say, black screen.
American screen.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh my
You set me
God.
up. You
right
set
away.
me up, you
Wow!
bastard.
Wow! Well, it is May 30th, 2024. It is my 29th birthday. I'm officially at 6:07 p.m. tonight, 29 years old. My birthday episode was last week, but don't let that confuse you. Today is my birthday. Scott's like, I don't care it's your birthday. We're recording. It's like, all right, you're going to have to be the one that tells my wife that she has to take care of the baby. Actually, I can do whatever the hell I want on my birthday. So I didn't change one diaper
why
today.
would you be taking? Yeah, you wouldn't be taking.
No,
care
I didn't
of
change
her
one
the
diaper
big
today.
birthday.
No, I changed more than one. I changed a shit diaper last night. She only poops, but like every 4 days, which is really nice. Yeah. Not the healthiest, but it's really nice. No, the doctor said it's fine, probably. We haven't talked to the doctor about it, but Google's like, yeah, it's probably fine. Actually, that was my cousin who is an official medical professional on Reddit.
Perfect.
Yeah, we should talk
We
about
had
this
one
during
of
the
those.
show. Yeah. Chris only changed his own diaper today. Dude, her diapers got fallen off. It's really, really annoying. Yeah, I don't get that.
Just be glad you don't have a boy, because when you have a boy, and
Oh,
Hey,
change a diaper,
hey.
it goes every. I'm just from one girl dad to another.
Yes.
You have to put a washcloth on the little peepee, and because it's like a
Hey, it's
water
not little.
hose.
Hey, it's not little.
I felt really weird changing a diaper first, just because it was a girl. I'm like, just weird. And then now it's just like, you know,
And
clockwork.
then you felt weird changing your baby's
Yeah.
diaper.
Yeah,
That
it was
by
definitely
the
weird
way,
at first.
There are two subtle bits that we do almost every single week that I absolutely love. It's one, you not knowing the pronunciations of words.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Animosity, anonymity.
I still don't know how to say that.
is it that or is it that?
Animosity.
Animosity.
I'm not even gonna try.
It's once a week over the last couple episodes, and then when you're like, I'm coming, and also I'll be on the podcast. Like,
It never gets old. It's a joke that just never gets old. For me, anyway. Our listeners probably hate it. We probably lost listeners because of it.
It's the gift that keeps on giving all
Well,
year round, Clark.
what's funny is that it is, Eddie. That it is. We've already done it 4 times this episode. And it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, Scott made a you're coming joke, Darren.
Oh yeah.
I said, is Darren not
Chris
coming
said,
tonight? And he goes, yeah, he is.
is-
He's also
is
going to be on the
Darren
podcast. That's why you got to do it on our Patreon, guys. Not because you'll ever hear stuff like that, but because we need the money. We really desperately need the money.
Especially because my TikTok slump. I haven't been live on TikTok other than the parks in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't get it. I was doing impractical TikTok from the hospital room.
It's a subject for the next After Dark.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah, it's
It's a little deep.
Does it,
It's-
what? Really? Does it have to do with a young woman in your household?
No.
no. Wow. Okay, we'll unpack this now.
Yeah.
We're not going to unpack everything,
No.
but I'm not someone who struggles with my mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a very, very bad 2 weeks for me. And
Really?
I can't get out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried Zoloft and vodka? Take it with I forgot mine today. Sorry, it takes you tomorrow.
I tried beer on Wednesdays, but unfortunately, the parks are now too hot, and I had to limit myself to 6 drinks.
Yeah, I have learned that alcohol is not good for mental health
No,
at
no.
all.
No, it's not.
In all seriousness, I know that it's not just us four, but is everything okay? I know that we've waited to stream.
Well, you know what? I'm okay. Like I don't want to get into the details of it, but a lot of people like it's the people that know me and the people that like follow me on TikTok and stuff. They know something's wrong because I haven't been active. I haven't done anything.
I know. I just thought you were mad at me for having a kid, and that's why you haven't been texting me. So I just let it go. I was like, I'm not
Well,
going to
yeah,
get into this.
I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah,
but,
I'm
you
sure.
know,
That's
I'm
why I
not
wasn't
mad at
gonna-
you.
yeah.
It's just, you know, the thing is, good because there's a commercial. I think I've realized that I've entered my midlife crisis, like officially, like for real. And I think I've been in it for a while now. And my outlet is, you know, I'm not getting a sports car. I'm not having an affair.
Yeah, right.
I'm doing content creation. The TikTok thing. That's a real thing for me. You know, being on YouTube and doing the podcast, and you know, none of this is anybody's fault. But things have changed over the last 2 weeks. You know, and I knew that they were going to change, and I tried to prepare myself for that change, and but it still affected me, and that's only a small part of it.
Yeah.
It's only a small
Drop of the
part of
bucket,
it.
sure.
But it's probably because I'm really trying to sit back and think and sit back and understand exactly what's going on with me, because
Yeah.
I can't get out of it. I just want to.
You're in a funk.
Yeah, Michaela was here last weekend for Abby's birthday, and I saw her for 5 minutes because I came home and I went to sleep. And I typically can push through it, but I'm just not able to right now. And you know, I get depressed when I'm going to work because
It's not what you
I'm
want
not
to be
creating.
doing for right.
Right. But then also when I have the time to be live on TikTok, I just don't have the energy.
Yeah.
And it's not easy. It's not easy to sit in front of a camera for 2 hours that I do it and entertain people when regardless of how many people there are, 3, 10, 20, whatever, it's hard. And especially when the numbers like get down, it's like, what am I doing?
You know what my advice? Go ahead first. and then
But
I'll-
you have to stay consistent
Sure, right.
to build that audience.
Right.
But I don't have the energy. I'm not having my Rudy moment right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
where I'm never going to give up. I'm throwing in the towel thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and it's not something that I do.
You know, my advice to you would be: it's not that you don't have the energy to do it; you don't have the energy to start it. If you force yourself to go on TikTok Live, you're going to thank yourself after the fact that you did. Because if there's 3 people watching, and you make 3 people laugh, it's going to make all the difference. I'm running on fumes
know.
right now. But dragging myself into here doing this was the hardest part. Now that I'm with you guys, I feel great. I'm so happy. We have people watching us, friends watching us, people that find us funny for some reason watching us, and we get to entertain them for some reason. For some reason, we're entertaining them. You know what I mean?
And you're absolutely right. And people like Sydney and Melissa and Hannah and Miranda, who they're on every single live that I do. And they're reaching out to me. Why, are you okay? Not why aren't you going live? Like,
Right.
are you okay?
Yeah. Did you die? That's really what they wanted to say, but they wanted to be polite.
Right. And I think the thing is, Chris, because you're right. I just need to do it.
You have to.
Because that is my happy place.
Yeah.
The problem is, because this is not something that I go through, and this is not something that I am equipped. I'm not equipped with the tools.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about medication, but just the how do I push through this? and Darren's been helping me a lot because Darren's been fully aware of what's been going. Nobody's been aware or like fully aware of what's been going on until the last 2 days when I finally said something at home to Darren and Rachel. I said, I'm not in a good place right now.
And now the whole world knows.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm not in a good place right now.
Yeah.
And I have to figure it out. And I know some of the root causes, and I know what some of the things are. And there's 800 different things.
Sure.
That are leading
but they all
up to
pile.
it,
They all pile up, and
they do. They do. And I don't deal with them one at a time.
Right.
I compartmentalize. I get over it. Maybe I'm sad for one day, and then I move forward and I move on. That's probably the Gen X, or as you call me, a boomers. How they handle mental health.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of caught up with me.
And you know what? It happens to everybody. You can't. And I mean everybody. Anxiety, life, really just catches up to everybody. But what I do have to say is you have to force yourself to do these things, and I'm realizing that more so now than ever is because I've had a really different 2 weeks. I'm a dad now. I'm responsible for keeping something alive now that is a person, aka I have a baby. And yesterday things got really rough, and we had to cancel the show. I had to pull out of the show 6 minutes after the show started, right? And I turned my phone off. I texted you. I said, I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to be able to make it. And I turned my phone off because I was sick to my stomach, literally sick to my stomach, because I was like, I wanted to be here doing this. This is my outlet, right? And then when I turned my phone back on and said, hey, we're suspending it until the next day, I felt so much better. And I want you to know that too, is because it's like, doing this and creating content is not something that you think you need to do. But in our lives, where we love to create and love to make people laugh and stuff, that it's something we need. We need this once a week. You need it once a couple hours. But but like you don't realize how much you need it, and then you put it off because it seems like a chore, but it's not a chore. Like it's like you love to do this. Never looking at it as a chore.
It's not a chore. It's not a chore.
Just power through and do it, because you're gonna be so happy that you did. Because like I said, if you make one person laugh, you just made someone's day. But you're also helping yourself do it too.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Let me address chat real quick. Okay. Thank you guys. Nobody needs to, Ryan, you don't need to walk on eggshells. Keep the funny bits. Keep ragging on me, because it's what I look forward to. None of the razzing or rizzing or whatever gets me down.
Nope.
None of it.
Nope.
None of it.
Nope. That's not what that means.
And I would expect the chat to be unserious right now. So no, there's no need for the. I appreciate the I appreciate the kind words and the encouragement and all that. I really appreciate it. But also be you guys, be funny, be you.
We don't do this for sympathy. We do this to make fun of us.
It came up. I wasn't going to talk. Darren asked me if I wanted to talk about it, and I said, nah, not really. It's not funny. There's like nothing right now that could be funny about it, except for the whole midlife crisis thing. I mean, like there's some jokes that could be said from it, like the.
I have
Chris
4
having
pages
a
of
baby
Cliff
has put me
Notes.
into a spiraling depression. There are jokes, but I was like, I don't know that it's funny yet. But now that it's out there, whatever.
We're
I don't
human.
care.
We're human, and and we also have to
Remy,
prove that you're not dead, because people were asking.
Remy, that was
People were
You're at
asking.
that age.
I got text messages of
You're
like,
at
hey,
that
is he okay?
Yeah, I thought you Chris Benoit, Darren will get that.
Wow.
I think.
Wow. I get that. Holy crap.
Woo!
Sarah, Chris Benoit killed his whole family. He was a wrestler.
Nah, one son. Well, there's still one son out there. Looks just like him.
Nope.
Actually.
Most
Oh
of his.
my
It's a little
God.
scary.
Okay. let's do this.
Okay, how come Remy can't pronounce anything but spelled Benoit right?
It's actually OIT.
Nah, close enough. That's pretty impressive that he knew that the I and O was definitely in there.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. That's right. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast, voted number 1 by our friends and family, and number 3 by the Orlando Weekly Readers Poll. Speaking of the Orlando Weekly Readers Poll, the official list is out. Not yet. The official list is out. We're assuming we're on it. Make sure you vote for us under the category Local Notables Best Local Podcast. That's vote.orlandoweekly.com. We are the podcast for adults who love to laugh at adulting. Now, if you'd like to connect with us, all of our social media links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise. Join our clubhouse. Become a friend with benefits for as low as $2 a month. You can watch us record everything. After Dark, exclusive content, interviews never before seen for as low as $2 a month. Speaking of merchandise, we now have hats. God damn it. We have hats and they're amazing and we love them and they're special. Right now we are live on YouTube where we stream the entire episode every single Wednesday night, 8 o'clock-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, Lewis, Darren, Sarah, and I go live from the theme parks every single Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're going to want to follow us on the TikTok as well. My name is Scott. I'm the host. With me, as always, the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
Buy a special hat from us, bitch.
The Jewish American princess, Sarah.
Hello.
Sitting in for Nick, the wise man, Darren.com.
I just want to know why Sarah's always last when you mention TikTok.
Ooh.
And
Best
our
for last.
producer.
We're just gonna go with that.
Oh,
Scott must be
yeah.
a Team
Best
Palestine.
for last. What? What? Oh, boy.
My birthday, I'm a little buzzed.
Yeah, we'll get there, but
To Palestine?
actually, yes. What?
My birthday.
What is happening? Okay, rewind.
You're the
Happy
one
birthday.
saying this stuff.
Today is actually your birthday.
It is.
We did your birthday episode last week, but we're recording right now on your birthday. Happy birthday!
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you have the most magical day ever?
Of course not. I have a kid now, so she had the most magical day. I
Did you give her
just along
cake
for the
yet?
ride. Yeah, dude. They tell you not to feed him, but I give her like a lot. She's trying to lie. I'm kidding. Child Protective Services. I'm joking.
Did you? I sent you all the cameos via email.
Yes.
Did you get those?
Oh, I've watched them no less than 76 times. The only thing I've watched more in the past week is Beyond the Glass, Dane's documentary.
We'll talk about Beyond the Glass in a minute. Did you watch them 76 times? Just Kelsey Ray, and that was because your wife can't have sex yet, right?
Oh, 100%. Were you going to fly on my wall, Scott?
We were doing it together.
I wasn't even watching. I was just listening.
Hey, I just want to say, like, what you did for Chris's birthday episode, so amazing. I can't wait to see what you do tonight.
What's tonight? It's not. Sarah's birthday is in like January. Nick's is September. What's tonight?
Tonight's my birthday episode.
Oh my
Because this
god.
episode's gonna come out with my birthday. Did you forget about my birthday?
My god.
You didn't do anything for your own son's birthday?
Oh my god.
You're on
Scott's
the
your dad?
episode.
Oh, yeah. I forgot he's a girl dad, so he forgot that.
I didn't even know. I thought this was like a bit. I thought it was a bit that.
No.
I thought you were an
Actually, next week
abductee
is
or
my
something.
birthday.
Oh. How?
No,
When's your birthday, Darren?
I will not say. It's next Thursday. Next Thursday.
So this is indeed your.
Your
Wow. So this
birthday
would
episode.
definitely be no. Yeah. This would definitely because this is releasing this carry the tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I-
Yep. This is definitely.
Yeah, you really fucking got him 3 goddamn cameos. Oh. And you can't even have anything for my birthday?
Well, it's because he bought you a brand new car.
Whoa, whoa. I let you. You're on the episode tonight. Happy birthday.
What's next? You're gonna tell me you're actually gonna miss my birthday, and you have plans to go ride a new attraction on my birthday without me?
So I do have my annual pass preview for Tiana's Bayou Adventure that evening
On
on
just
Darren's
clarify,
birthday.
on Darren. Aaron, oh, so you're gonna take Darren?
Yeah, you're taking
That's
me to
awesome. What a good
Tiana's, right?
gift. Did you beignet? Wait, you're not?
So what?
Wait a second. You're not taking him.
he could have gotten his own preview. He's an annual pass holder. I thought he was getting his own preview.
You didn't tell me to get my own preview.
No.
You got a
You're an annual
preview on my
pass holder.
you got a preview on my birthday and you didn't even tell me that about it, and you're going without me on my actual physical birthday.
This is really awkward.
Wow.
You're a
Talk
dick.
about my mental health again.
You're doing it. It looks like you're doing it to yourself, Scott. I don't even feel bad anymore.
Would you like to go to McDonald's? We could have a fun party at
McDonald's.
They're
They've-
pretty good
I heard
offer.
they throw great parties.
McDonald's.
They have really good toys right now.
they do have really,
They have
good,
really
toys.
good toys.
Chris has all of them.
I have all but 3.
I already have all the chicken nuggets that I need. They're on my desk right now. Why the fuck would I need more McDonald's toys?
Okay,
You know what I want? You know what I want? A father who loves me on my birthday.
That is so unrealistic.
what?
What are your other 2 wishes, Darren?
I didn't honestly. I didn't even know you existed for the last 2 years. So
Yeah, I know. You're a girl dad. I forgot.
I am-
Sorry.
Not only did he mistakenly say that, he doubled down on it, which makes me think it wasn't
did.
mistakenly saying it. He was serious. Yeah.
Chris,
might as
I
well
like
just admit-
20 down on it. That's
Yeah,
all
I
I
know.
say is that I'm a girl dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might as well just mail him that hat because
know,
he
I
just
know.
doesn't even acknowledge my existence. And I'm in like 3 rooms over from him right now.
You're on the West Wing, right?
Yeah, literally.
Anyway,
Anyway, thanks for having me on.
you're welcome. Happy birthday.
Darren is almost unnoticeable as a child as that poster is in your background. Is that an actual poster on your wall?
What?
Mine?
What are you talking?
Or got a light switch?
That?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah,
Is that a
it's
light
a-
switch?
No, it's a Muppet Vision 3D little like postcard poster.
Why did you? It looks like it's 75 feet behind you. Because of how small it is.
No,
Do
it's
they sell
tiny,
frames
it's
that
tiny.
small?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's really cute, actually.
I think it's
Oh,
for a
hold on,
desk. I
hold
think
on,
it's
hold
supposed to put it on a desk, though. I don't know if it's supposed to go on a wall. It's like the Beetlejuice sign all over again. Like, I think
Yeah.
it just I think just aspect ratio, deficiency runs in your family.
Right. There's a lot of confusion. Though. Why does he have it like an empty? He's got like an empty frame on the.
I know, you still need to hold it up closer.
dresser.
It's that small.
What is that? A poster for ants?
Wow. So it's a postcard because your dad won't buy you a poster. You had to buy a $1 postcard because your dad won't get you
Correct.
anything
Yeah.
nice. Wow,
He can't even do. Yeah.
that's insane.
Do you even know when my birthday is? What day? What day is my birthday?
It's Thursday.
Yeah. What day? What's the date?
What year was it? Not this year. Like what year?
Sarah,
was...
you got kids, right?
Yeah, and I know when they were born.
Oh my god.
Juneteenth.
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 You think we're March or we're May 30th right now, and you think my birthday is Juneteenth?
Juneteenth.
That could be any of the teens, actually, right?
I've covered half of
It's
or
not-
a third of the month.
Yeah.
That's not even
Well,
next
you-
week, guys.
It's wrong.
Well, this has been the No New Friends podcast.
Yeah.
No, of course
Alex,
I know your
cut that?
birthday. It's June 6th.
Oh, you do know.
I
Then
do
you still
know.
made plans.
I do know. What?
You still made plans on my birthday.
What year were you born?
Okay, actually, peeling back the curtain, he like a month ago was like, "Oh, your birthday's like one of the only birthdays I'll have off for like the 3 kids." So he was like, "Oh, make sure you get it off." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'll take it off, but sure, I'll request it off. I'll request it off." So I got it off, and I was like, "Hey, I'm so excited! I got my birthday off." And he was like, "I have Tianas."
And I said, would you like to come with me?
No, that is not how the conversation went.
You're like,
Bullshit.
oh, do you want to come with
No,
me?
oh no, you want to get into that right now because
I
you
would
were
love
like,
to,
hey,
actually.
you were like, hey, Abby's not been to a preview besides Moana, and I want to make sure that Rachel has the opportunity to go if she wants to go.
Oh,
because you said-
it's
Yeah,
your birthday. So.
because you could only bring.
Because you said you couldn't go.
I didn't say I couldn't go. I said I got my birthday off. I literally said, hey, I got my birthday off, and you were like,
Oh, good
"Hey,
for you."
Tiana's. Yeah, thank you.
All Are you also taking off from work on your birthday?
I am taking off
Oh,
work.
that's really nice.
Ugh. This is great. Thank you for having me on. This is a great boost of confidence for me.
Well, I have a birthday present for you.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
this is all a bluff? Do I need to change the
guys
screens,
ready?
or are you joking?
You guys ready for Travels and Tribulations?
Today's edition of Travels and Tribulations is sponsored by The Garfield Movie, which now has a 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's the film that critics are saying lacks creativity and originality. And the words don't even seem like an attempt at comedy. No new friends, is that you?
Pretty good.
So apparently the Remy's Roundtable theme song is copywritten, which I didn't realize when I included it in my segment last week.
Shocker.
That means that Scott's lost out on 35 cents, which means, yes, I am now trying to raise 35 cents to give to my least favorite person on my least favorite podcast on the planet. Which is why I've taken on a sponsor, The Garfield Movie. Based on everything I've read about the character, I initially thought the film was about Chris, but I ended up finding out that it's actually one of the worst animated films that I've seen recently. Anyways, the good folks at The Garfield Movie, starring Chris Pratt, have sent me to the house of President James A. Garfield. Now, President Garfield was assassinated, and I don't know what that means for Chris, seeing as how similar to Garfield he is, but... We interrupt your regularly scheduled program for some breaking news in the world of baseball. Famed umpire Angel Hernandez has announced his retirement. However, there are theories that he is in fact being threatened to resign. We asked a man nearby what he could tell us.
Same thing goes for you too, Angel Hernandez. If you listen to this broadcast, stay home, clip your coupons, send people to get your groceries. Do not go out in public or you will be shot. I'm not kidding.
And that's not concerning at all. Angel Hernandez over there, he's running faster than Chris when he hears that there's a free lunch around the corner. We'll continue to keep you briefed on this hostage situation, this retirement situation. But until then, let's return to your regularly scheduled program. Please send a ransom of 35 cents to Mr. Scott Maffei, and he will release me safe and unharmed. If you do not do as he asks within 5 days, you will not be hearing from me again. And be sure to call Remy's Roundtable at 407-536-7153 for a free candle and a free t-shirt. Why does the person who's kidnapped me refer to black and white movies as white and white movies?
So much to unpack there. So on the last episode of Remy's Roundtable, he said for everybody, he's figured out how to take phone calls. How Remy did that before we did, I don't know.
He actually threw shade at you too for it. I don't know if you were watching live, because like I can't believe Scott doesn't know how to do this. He's like, I found out how to do this before Scott did.
Listen, if Remy can figure it out, then I can probably get it next week. So what I do know is that don't offer a free gift for everyone who calls, because then people are going to band together and bankrupt you. I want to know how many people called Remy's Roundtable, because there was definitely some collusion going on for everybody to call. I'm curious to know. So also that Christian Cardoza from the Studio 21, the baseball podcast, that soundbite of him saying Angel Hernandez will be shot never gets old. Now, here's the funny thing. Angel Hernandez, a controversial umpire from the Major League Baseball, has retired. He was a terrible umpire. So, of course, highlight or low light reels are now trending. So I keep tagging Christian and Jared every single time, and I go, here you go, enjoy. Anyway, So funny. That was a really funny Travels and Tribulations. And it's funny, too. I told him, I was like, hey, just let you know, Remy's Roundtable theme song, shocker, is copywritten. And he's like, I had no idea. What a shock. And I said, that's all right. I'm going to edit it out. That way I don't miss out on the 35 cents. He goes, oh, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Isn't it the Marvel Superhero Island theme?
That would be so funny if it was.
No, I think his theme song is from like because he plays the Marvel Superhero Island theme every
Revy, please chime in. Did you record this from Universe?
He walked up to a speaker by Spider-Man and just put his phone up there.
Did you buy the CD and then burn the CD?
He said not anymore. Oh.
So,
but
Chris,
was it? Yes.
Something very exciting happened to me this week.
Oh, good.
And I have to share it with you.
I would like to know.
So, yesterday was TikTok Wednesday.
Right.
And we went to Epcot. Now, the reason why Nick is not here is because Nick and Sean and Piper surprised me, and we're in town this week.
Okay, so he did text me pictures that he was with you and stuff, and I was just like, "Oh, that's awesome," because I just figured that he told us before, and I just didn't remember because he's going on vacation every other week. So I did not act. I did not act like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool." I was just like, "Oh, great."
No, I didn't know until Tuesday, and Tuesday we went to Disney Springs, and it was super fun to hang out with them. And then Sarah and Lewis and their girls joined us at Epcot later in the day. So it was this big thing, and my phone overheated, so I had to end the stream early.
Oh, wow. You should buy a neck fan for your phone.
And if you want a neck fan, just check out our TikTok shop. It's right there.
How are your girls, Sarah?
They're good. They're little teenagers.
Like they felt fine and comfortable around Scott?
I actually, Scott, I have to tell you that we were driving home today, and my oldest looked at me and goes, "So when are we hanging out with Abby again?"
Oh, it's so
I want to get together with Abby again.
Oh, it's so nice.
They did the phone number exchange and everything.
Wow.
So,
They had a really good time.
Are they similar in age? Than Sarah?
Yeah, their oldest is the same age as Abby. Yeah.
Oh,
different grades.
That's awesome.
So their oldest just graduated. There was a big ceremony and everything. Pomp and circumstance. They had Harrison Butker speak at their commencement.
2 hours long, might as well have.
Right. He was teaching them at a very young age that the women should just stay in the kitchen.
Sure.
Holy shit.
So, yeah, she's in 5th grade, and then Abby is starting or just finished 6th grade. So,
that's awesome.
But they're
I bet you're real excited about that.
About what?
Well, that her daughter's graduating for 5th grade. You can attend another 5th grade graduation.
What?
Because you like kids.
God.
So, okay.
Alex, cut that. Just the awkward silence.
Alex isn't editing this week. I am.
No, he is tonight.
Oh,
yeah.
So,
Alex, got that.
This is what happened.
Scott, cut that.
Someone cut it. And our producer, Alex. So, Alex, if you're editing that, put that at the beginning of the episode. So we get in line for Frozen, and there was some sort of confusion, some kerfuffle, if you will.
Oh, the ride, not margaritas.
No.
Gotcha.
No, but the kerfuffle was between Lewis and Sarah.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
So it was a kerfuffle. You can't even say fight because it's them two. You have to say kerfuffle.
I don't know. I saw flames out of Sarah's ears. Yes.
Was it like stop blowing our cover? They can't know we're in Witsec.
I know, as soon as I saw Scott's face, I was like, "Oh crap! There it is. Now he knows."
Cover blown.
This is what happened. It's gonna be a very visual thing. Okay. So I see Sarah on the phone, and then I see one of these moves where she goes.
Uh-oh.
Like the phone gets dropped.
Uh-oh.
And I was, and this was me. What?
Did she catch Lewis watching Kelsey Ray in the Forks?
I was in the back of our group. She was in the front, and I saw it, and I was right next to her, right up in her face, going, "What's going on, Sarah?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell me about it." microphone and everything. So I've got the audio recording that I'm going to play right. So Sarah, what happened?
Oh, put her on the spot.
So I know. So Scott had set up the day for everybody. Okay, with what'd you get? Genie's Plus and Lightning Lane and stuff like that.
Yeah, the usual, the Genie.
The
Plus.
usual.
I do it every Wednesday for all of us that we don't have to wait in lines. Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how to coordinate everything with him and everybody else. And Lewis had to go to
Because
the guest
I had gotten everybody, like the Genie Plus, Nick and Sean and Piper had theirs.
Yeah.
Darren, Abby, and I had ours, but I didn't have access to their daughter's accounts to set up Genie Plus for them. So it was kind of like every little family was on their own.
Yes. So I was trying to coordinate what they were doing. So Lewis had to go up to see somebody at the guest experience,
Yes.
little umbrella. Okay. Well, we were getting into the line, which is going inside. And I'm calling him and I'm trying to figure out where he is. And he's told me at this point that he had to go to the Japan pavilion, apparently, which
Which is all the way across the park.
Exactly. And I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, why'd you go so far away? First of all, we found out later there was one a lot closer that had I just said something to Scott, he probably would have told me about.
Yeah, we passed it 4 times on the way back and forth from Mexico to Future World.
I didn't even notice it, but we didn't ask either. So I was frustrated because I kept telling him it's okay.
Loaded up on the marijuana before you got
No, no, that's because actually Sean texted me in the middle of the morning and was like, I want tequila and it does not feel right to have tequila without you here. So when are you getting here? So that was you actually with the tequila stop beforehand.
I did that?
Yeah, you wanted to go into Mexico. Wasn't
Sean
that what
wanted to go
happened?
into Mexico with the tequila.
Oh, you were just a follower in that situation?
I was just a follower. in
Oh,
that
okay.
situation.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, then it's his fault. But I was it was a mixture of, I think, the heat and the tequila and the fact that I told my husband he didn't have to walk so far away and then proceeded to walk to the other side of the park to do something that didn't even have to be done.
You cut
the
out,
entire
Sarah.
time.
Did you say you were in heat?
That look that she just
Is that what the
gave
look
you,
was when she put the phone down?
That was the look that she gave Lewis. Yes. And if you want to see that look, make sure you watch
Yeah.
us on the YouTube.
That's
every
why she was
single
pissed. She was in heat. She's like, the kids are here. Like, what do you mean? We can't just leave the kids.
Chris, God damn it. 4 times they were looking for the family restroom. They're like, can you watch our girls for a minute? I'm like, Jesus. Like, no. I'm spraying them down. No.
I think I did mention it a few times.
And then Nick leaned over to me and he's like, can we find the family bathroom?
Nick, we just left.
It's like, Nick, I'm good for once a day. That's it. You're almost in your 40s. You'll know what it's like.
Oh.
So anyway, back to you in heat, Sarah.
No, that was it. Listen, I was frustrated momentarily and then he made it back and we found out it really was all a wasted trip and I was right the whole time. So I mean I was fine and my husband is a trooper, so you know, I think he was fine too.
She's downplaying this because what I saw, and again, I was fueled by Bud Light and avocado margarita. I saw like a throwdown where she's like, the eye rolling. She was frustrated. She's like, I just don't understand. And then he came back. Like, obviously there was a fight going on via text because he came back with his tail between his legs. And he's like, mi amor, I'm sorry. Mi amor, I'm sorry.
No. Actually,
I think he talks like that.
I have to clarify something. No, he definitely does, and it's way better than that.
Yeah.
But I do. Sorry, Scott. I do have to
Gringo.
clarify though that the furious phone gestures That was me trying really, really hard to get that Guardians of the Galaxy virtual queue. Like, I was also incredibly frustrated because you know what? That was a big part of it because I wanted to go on that ride so bad, and they had a pass to go. That's my favorite theme park ride. Okay. And Lewis was trying to go somewhere to get a pass to go on it. And I was trying to explain to him that I was currently doing it. And he was walking to the other side of the park to do something I was literally in line doing. So I was furiously refreshing my page. And finally, because I was scared while we were getting further into this building, I was going to lose service. And that was it. Chance is over. And I did actually get it. So that's what the phone was for. I will correct
And
that.
we got the best song, so it was all worth it.
It's to each their own, I suppose.
Here's a really funny thing, Chris. So, all of this is over the Genie Plus, the Lightning Lane, the DAS, just all this stuff. At one point, she looks at her daughter and says, I hope you had a great graduation. Oh, was it fun? Like, did you feel like you got something out of it? And I'm like, wow.
She
Wait.
did say that. She did say that. She did.
I did?
Yeah, you did,
It
Sarah.
was over
That's not
lunch. It was over
satire.
lunch.
What? Wait, what? No, I
You
don't
actually
remember.
said that. You
It
said
was
that to
definitely
her.
over lunch. You looked at her and she's like, someone had to graduate today.
Oh, okay. But they knew I was kidding. Maybe I did say it like that, but they knew I was kidding.
I don't know. She's like, for 2 hours we sat there. I hope you had fun. Did you get a lot out of
I
it?
didn't say all
Yeah, you did.
that.
Yeah, you did. Yes. You did. Sarah, you did. Unfortunately.
No. Okay, thanks, guys. I'm leaving. All right, camera off.
Listen, you got a leg up. At least they didn't smack into a moving or a truck or anything or swallow a battery. So
I don't think that's what you got a leg up means. That means that you got an advantage. Like that,
Yeah, she's a better parent.
that's not okay. You could just say she
You're
was
not
a good
making it
parent.
sound like it. Thanks,
No,
Scott.
the leg up thing is not. That's what's on your mind, Scott.
No, leg up is what Sarah and Lewis were doing in the bathroom.
Whoa.
Jeez, TMI, dude. This is a family podcast.
Clearly, it's a podcast for
Voted-
making families.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't even remember your own, so.
We're tearing them apart.
Oh man.
Do we need to pause, Sarah? Do you need to put the girls to bed?
Yeah. Why don't you take a
I'll
couple
give them.
minutes?
They're good. They still
Are
have
you
to brush their teeth and
Yeah.
stuff. I'll ask them to
I
do
don't
it.
brush
It's
my
fine.
teeth at
You're
night. You
good.
guys brush
You're
your teeth
good.
at night? I have a question about general hygiene with toothbrushing, if that's okay.
Let's go for it.
All right, so
Yeah, let's do it.
Sarah just brought up how her girls need to brush their teeth before they go to sleep. I don't do that, not because I don't want to, just I don't want to. But I have this thing. I guess it is because I don't want to. So I have this thing where I brush my teeth in the shower, and I saw that some people think that's gross because Kelly Clarkson came out and said she brushes her teeth in the shower, and people think that's gross.
So,
Okay, well, here might be the gross part, but I don't think it's gross. So before I get into the shower, I don't have access to the medicine cabinet from the shower because it's across the bathroom. So I put the toothpaste on my toothbrush. I wet it. I do the thing. I wet my toothbrush first. Do you guys put the toothpaste on and then wet it, or wet the toothbrush and then put the toothpaste on?
neither.
I have special
No, you
toothpaste, so
don't.
I have to.
Okay, first of all, there's a lot to unpack here. Sarah, we're on the same page here, right? Like this is a lot to unpack.
Well,
This is not okay. Oh god,
I'm gonna throw you off. I do
Okay.
it before and after.
It's not as weird as I think what we're about to hear. So you
Okay.
wet your toothbrush, put the toothpaste on, then wet it again, right?
Yes.
It's not
yes.
horrible. So I wet my toothbrush first, get it wet, then I put the toothpaste on, right? And then I will get into what I do after that, but I have to hear what Scott and Darren do because I am very concerned.
I put the toothpaste on the toothbrush
Yeah.
and I go for it.
Really?
Blech.
That is
What's wrong with that?
That's
I don't like a soggy
pre-crime.
toothbrush.
That's pre-crime. Like
Why is it pre-crime?
I could see like I could see serial killer Scott Maffei would put the toothpaste on toothbrush without water, which is a sign of violence.
Pedophilia.
That's like your gums are probably like a bloody mess after, and not like a bloody's in a UK term is like a very like it's literally blood. Like you probably
I mean, sometimes.
because you don't
but-
wet your toothbrush.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's because I'm a smoker, so my gums are probably infected.
No, I think it's because you raw dog your mouth with a toothbrush.
Yeah, I don't like the soggy bristles.
That's just. Do you even rinse it off after? You just put it right
Oh,
back.
100% I do.
Okay.
Very well.
Do you guys brush your tongue? You tongue
I like
brushers?
pressure wash it. No.
Really? I gotta brush my tongue.
Why?
Oh, I deep throat the shit out of my toothbrush. I don't stop until I gag because that's when you know that you got every
Same
spot.
with Sarah.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So okay, so I wet the
That would
toothbrush.
have been a perfect attack on Mary, but she's not here, so
yeah, I
you
know.
had to get it. I'm
what
sorry,
happened to
Sarah.
her? Whatever happened to her? So I wet my toothbrush then toothpaste. Sarah wets her toothbrush. So I wet my toothbrush and then I put the paste on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I brush my teeth, I take my toothbrush and I don't get it. So Scott, you don't put any water on your toothbrush. Darren,
No.
you said you use special toothpaste.
I have a special whitening toothpaste that if I wet the toothpaste, it'll like dissolve.
Okay.
So I have to wet it before.
You wet the bristles first.
Yeah.
All right.
And then they put the toothpaste on and then I just put
All
it
right.
in my mouth.
Interesting.
I definitely
It's
don't get
pretty
it wet
normal.
before I use it.
Wow.
That's what.
I also don't wet my toothbrush.
So what I do is when I brush my teeth in the shower, what I do is I get the toothbrush ready. I wet the toothbrush. I put the toothpaste on. Then I put it on the back of the toilet, right? Like listen, not the part that you sit on, like on top of the tank, right? Right?
Okay.
And I put it there. Brush my teeth in the shower. Then I'll put it back on the tank of the toilet. And sometimes I forget it. Sometimes it just sits there, right? Sometimes it just sits on the
On the
back of the
toilet.
back of the toilet, right? And Emily says, "That's gross."
It
I'm
is
like,
gross.
so would you like me to put it 3 feet to the left in the toothbrush holder? What's the difference? I'm not shitting and then looking for the handle to flush the toilet, like all over, and then like touching my toothbrush.
You splash. Have you
What?
never seen like the backside of a urinal with the splash marks
I don't have
everywhere?
a urinal in my bathroom. I have a toilet that I
toilet's
I
even
shut the
worse.
seat. My ass is on the toilet seat when I flush, or the toilet seat's down.
Like, and it definitely splashes if you're trying to pressure wash the streak marks on
Pressure
the
wash?
toilet. Yeah, you come on.
Okay, I get
Have
it.
you ever
I
left a
understand.
streak? Have you
I'm
ever
not
left
splashing
a
that
streak?
high. I'm not that endowed.
You don't pressure wash with your stream?
I know I do. First of all, I have a very good I have a very good lineup with the hole in my toilet that I usually just shit right in the same place. So it goes right into the little hole, or I just have diarrhea.
Yeah.
I usually
it
just have
does-
honestly,
yes.
I usually just have diarrhea, and it just there's no streaks.
No, it's okay.
Usually it's just diarrhea. No, I have a self-cleaning toilet, Scott. I bought a self-cleaning toilet.
Okay.
That's what it said anyway.
Right.
Wait. Say that word again.
Self-cleaning toilet. Self?
No.
Clean.
No.
Toilet?
Take out the self cleaning.
Toilet?
Just. Okay.
Okay,
You
yeah.
said it right.
You
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
So-
no. It was just fast.
Sometimes
Yeah.
if the movement is a little bit longer and as it's flushing and goes around the bowl, it leaves streak marks.
Yeah, no.
the
I get
bowl.
that. No, I get that. Man, you pressure wash with the pee. I'm 5'6". I don't have much room to splash, Scott.
Well, you're
Like I don't think you understand. I can't use a urinal because I
Your
can't.
pressure's probably better.
And the pressure, it goes right in. Listen, I also a silent pee. I pee on the porcelain, not into the water.
That's what I'm talking about. You
Right.
pressure wash on the porcelain.
Yes, yeah, on the porcelain.
Oh, I can't pee in the water because I don't want anybody to hear it.
No, you can't. Even my wife.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
no. I'm with
She
you.
can't know I pee. And
I sometimes turn the sink on.
oh, I usually run the shower. Yeah, I kid you not. My water bill is ridiculous because my shower runs like 90% of the time in the bathroom.
Are anybody shower peers?
Oh, what do you mean am I shower peer? That's just if you're a human being, you pee in the shower.
Sarah?
I have before.
Okay, we're human.
I mean, yes, but not.
Oh, I actively.
I don't do it. I don't do it habitually. But
Oh,
if you
it's
have to, you
habitual.
have
that
to.
hot water hits my back, even if I've just peed,
Oh, yeah.
I have to pee again.
Yeah, it's like magic. I feel like David Blaine in the shower because it's like I just peed. How am I peeing again? Where did this come from? And then when you mushroom stomp your poop down the drain in the shower, that's
No.
I'm
that's
totally
too
kidding.
much.
I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. I told you I have diarrhea most of the time. I don't have to stomp it down. No, I'm totally kidding about that too. No one poops in the shower. We here at the No Difference podcast do not poop or condone pooping in the shower. This is just a joke. No, the first time I heard somebody tell me about mushroom stomping, I thought I found it hilarious. Like what's a mushroom stomping? Oh, when you get the poop down the drain. It's like I hope that's not a real term. Like I hope that is not something. But anyway, back to the brushing of the teeth.
Waffle stomp.
Anyway, back to the back.
But at that point, it'd be more like Play-Doh, my first waffle set. You know,
This is why Scott's not a foot guy. But anyway, back to brushing teeth. So again, 5'6", not a lot of
disgusting.
not a lot of room for splashing. I kid you not. We talk about like going to the bathroom and handicapness in going to the bathroom. Disabled? Nah, I can't say disabled. It's handicap. Because when I go into a bathroom, I can't use most urinals because they're too tall. Which I'm not even
They have
kidding.
the kid one.
I usually sometimes they do. So, but I won't use one unless there's a divider, and I'm not a big urinal guy anyway. I'm a big stall guy.
Oh,
Huge
if
stall
there's no
guy.
divider,
No, absolutely not. I love the ones that go all the way up to the ceiling, and you can just like pull
Yes.
down your pants all the way.
but it's got to have a door.
Do they really have urinals without dividers?
Yes, it's disgusting.
Yes.
Sometimes there's
Yes.
troughs.
Awful.
Sometimes, like I think
they're
it,
troughs.
sometimes
It's
there's
not even-
troughs.
They're not even separate urinals. It's
Yeah.
just one urinal. It's
It's-
just a trough.
It's like
That's ridiculous.
when I go into a bathroom and I see a trough, and I see men just peeing there, I just look. I'm like, maybe I'm gay. I think I might be. I don't think. I don't think because it's like
How did we go? How did
No,
we go
because-
from brushing your teeth to being gay?
because it's like I think I'm in touch with that side of myself. I think that when I see that, it's like I don't like if this is the stereotypical man. Like if you can go up and stand next to another man and pee, and that's a stereotypical man, I don't think I am. I think I'm the non-stereotypical man. I think I am in touch more with my feminine side. Because I also sit down when I pee.
I also
That's
saw
also
sit
why I
down
can't.
when I pee.
It's also why I can't use urinals. Okay, that's also a joke. So we just outed Scott as a sit down and when he pees,
We've talked about this before.
which is fine. You're 40.
I mean, I do both. I do both.
I wish
is he
Nick was
45?
here because do gay people like the trough urinals?
Somebody call him.
This is a
I
really good
can't-
question.
I can't stand when people talk to me while I'm
I
on
feel
the urinal.
I feel like now that I'm thinking, nah, if I can't pee at a trough urinal, maybe it's because I'm just so straight, right?
I'm sure that's it.
We really need. You don't realize how much you miss Nick until we have conversations like this, and it's like this is exactly what we're missing from this episode.
Agreed.
But anyway, so you guys don't think brushing your teeth in the shower is gross?
It depends. Like
No.
you have to have a lot of control over that because I don't want, and I don't have hair, so
Yeah,
it really
right.
would. But like you have very long, disgusting homeless person hair.
It's medium hair.
So,
It's been cut.
yeah, if the water is going through the hair and then onto your toothbrush and in your
Why would
mouth-
I be brushing my teeth while under the water? Now that's just weird.
wait? So
I take.
why would I? You got to paint a picture.
Okay.
And I want you to paint the whole picture.
I will.
Of
I will.
How you're brushing your teeth.
Sure.
the
I wet the thing. It's sitting on the back of the toilet. I'm done gambling for I usually go into the bathroom. I'm using the restroom. And as soon as I get into the bathroom, I turn on the water. Right. As soon as I enter the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I did want to talk about.
time to get hot.
I did want to talk. No, I do a cold, so I don't run out of hot water. Okay, so there's two. Wait. Okay, there's two different topics here. Should I just bleed them together, Scott? The one. Okay, the one topic was one that I said, "Hey, I would like to talk about this tonight." You're like, "It's a great idea." So I'm going to bleed them together. I found myself recently taking 1.5 long showers. Right?
Hour and a half long.
Yes, like at the max.
How are you not a prune?
Because I'm not in there that long. But
That's
when I
that's
tell,
your me time,
but
though.
when I tell Emily I'm taking a shower, it takes an hour and a half. I don't realize it until 2 hours later. Because sometimes, I'm in the bathroom for an hour and a half, then, getting dressed for a half hour, doing whatever, finishing up. So I've found this. Okay, so we have a kid now, and it's like,
No shit.
when do I have
Really?
me time? Right? Just me. Just me, right?
Hold on, Darren, this is what we're now going to have to deal with for the next 18 years. He's going to have to remind us he's got a kid.
Oh, the hat
Like he
wasn't enough.
reminded us about his Achilles.
Was the hat not enough? I wore the hat for you.
Can I get one of those?
Oh gosh, Emily's in the chat. Okay, I meant to. Okay, so I didn't know Emily was going to be listening to the episode. I meant to tell her, and Alex or whoever's editing you, cut this out of the episode. This is satire. This is satire, mostly. So, okay, so enter scene. So now these showers are taking extra long. It's the only time I had to myself, right? Back when COVID was around, this was my escape. Just the shower. Everyone's home, so it's like, how can I leave and not be disturbed? I can't leave the house. I got to go to the bathroom. Got to take a shower. This is my routine. I go into the bathroom, immediately turn the water on, but not the hot water because I don't want to waste the hot water. Don't want to waste the good. I turn on the cold water just to hear the sound. Just because when the water's running, very hard for anybody to ask you for anything, right? Like that's the best. No, listen, that's the best excuse for anything. Is I'm about to get in the shower, I'm in the shower, or I just got out of the shower. Is the best excuse for anything. Nobody wants to talk to you or ask anything from you when you're about to get in the shower or if you're in the shower. It's an inconvenience
Not
and
true.
you feel
When
bad.
I know you're in the shower, I FaceTime you right away.
That is true. We have. I love talking in the shower, and I don't even preface like when I open up when I like answer the phone. I don't even preface it by saying, "Hey, just let you know I'm in the shower," because everybody who I talk to in the shower just knows when they hear the in the background. They just know it's the shower. I don't know if that came through. So anyway, go into the bathroom, turn on the water, use the restroom. But I only use the restroom for like 5 minutes. But sitting on the actual toilet takes about 45 minutes because that's how long it takes for me to start and stop my casino session on my online casino app.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After I lose about $300 or $400, I cry for 10 minutes. Think, how am I going to raise a kid? My account is overdrawn. What am I going to do? Then after I go through a like a crisis through that, I then I adjust the temperature of the shower to get it hot, right? Then go into the shower, stand under the hot water, contemplate, why did I just lose $400 in an online casino? I just lost $400 yesterday. I couldn't really afford to lose $400 again today. And the day before that, I lost $300, so now I'm down over $1K. So what am I going to do? I had $300 in my bank account. What am I going to tell Chase Bank when they say there's negative $600 in my bank account? How am I going to pay my bills tomorrow? And then that usually takes 45 minutes of... Now it's echoing on both of your... Are
those my dogs?
Yes, those are your dogs.
Fuck's sake.
Well, we can always cut
Here,
this.
hold up.
Yeah. So you're worried about Chase Bank. What are you going to tell your wife?
She doesn't have to know. What she doesn't know won't kill her. No, seriously, like if you don't tell someone something, it doesn't exist. Like aliens, right? We were never told about aliens, they don't exist. Until we're told about them, then we don't have to worry. So anyway, it's a classic just government politician thing to do, Scott, right? It doesn't exist if it doesn't happen. So, okay, so I'm in the shower contemplating what do I do. And for about like 15 minutes under the really scalding hot water because I still can't get the temperature right. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm only down $300 a day. Let me just put $100 more in because I should be able to get this all back. And then I'm like, let me change from slots to blackjack. I go on blackjack while I'm in the shower now, lose $100 more usually. And then,
Oh my God.
and then think, okay, this was not a good idea. Rinse and repeat the next day because you just got to keep going. But then I start washing.
Just keep swimming.
And then I start washing. And my phone's usually, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. My phone's usually like 23% by now. So I do have to charge it. So Anyway, all this takes is what I'm trying to say is all this takes time, and I can't do it if I really can't do this stuff if I'm raising a child, right? So I have to do this stuff while I'm in the bathroom. I can't get rich in the casino if I'm rocking a baby to sleep. I've tried, and I lose the money quicker. So like, but listen, happy ending.
I finished an entire season of NBA 2K 2000 when I was supposed to be rocking my son.
Happy ending to all this. Happy ending. To
Yeah,
us.
Mister, I didn't hold my son for like 3 days after he was born.
I get that.
Happy ending at the end of the shower. And
Happy-
then also he's got a happy ending to the story.
This is true. No, there's been no happy endings after the shower, Scott. I'm very depressed. No, so after 3 days, I lose $300, $400, and then maybe another $400. So I'm down $1,100, right? After 3 days. Happy ending on the fourth day. Usually this is what happens. I hit on the slots for like $1,200. I'm up $50 for the week, and then we're good. So it all comes around. You just have to keep going until you hit for that. And what I do have to say is that if you are experiencing hitting for $1,200 and not feeling joy, but just relief, please call that number they tell you to call. Because when you hit for $200 and just feel relief, not a good thing. Not a good thing. Anyway, that's why it takes 2 hours to get a shower.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna go like down a Kelsey Ray road.
Oh, nothing sexual about my showers. It's all very, it's all business. It's really all business. It's all business.
You guys ready to play Jersey Man, Florida Man?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Alex, it's all yours. All right, Sarah, do you need to step away?
Yep. 2 seconds.
Yep, go for it.
Okay, and that was satire, but it's definitely happened in the past. And not days in a row. But yeah, you don't make money every time you gamble. And I've been definitely. So what I hate? Okay, true story. I'm on the toilet. I'm gambling, and I'm like, I really need to get in the shower now. This is like a couple months ago, and I was like, I had like $100 left, and I was like, let me just go into like high stakes slots so I can just either lose the money. I really just wanted to lose the money so I get a shower. So I did a slot machine for $10 a spin, which is a lot. Like I usually just do like $1.50. I had $10 a spin. I hit for $5,000. I hit for the $5,000. I immediately locked myself out of the account for a month. I was like, there's no reason I need to be doing this.
Ryan says walking away from my segment. Remember the last person who did that?
Let me see what Emily said. So I said
shit.
hour and a half showers. Emily goes 2 hour. Dean goes, wait, are you watching Beyond the Glass while in there? That's almost the exact runtime.
We do need to talk about
Probably some
Beyond the
questionable
Glass
things that
and-
happen. You're a dad. You don't get me time. Bullshit. This is the most truthful you've ever been. Alex, wait till your kids can open the doors. No, I put a lock on my door. It's a pocket door, and I still managed to put a lock. That's me time. Chris is in trouble, right? Emily Shorts. Why is her name Emily Shorts on here? That must be a sign. I've had many conversations with Chris in the shower, running in the back. Yes, you have. Sound like a steamer, Chris. Alex, can't wait for them to open the door. They're going to learn their dad is a degenerate gambler. Cool. That will be fun to edit. Ryan, you're not editing it. Remy, I can edit all the sound out. Oh, okay, good. So Remy can actually edit it for you.
Yeah.
I said this was all
Can't merge
satire.
audio, but
Someone else said 100% real. Alex said, WTF? Ryan, walking away from a segment. Remember the last person that did that? I've been want to talk about that. But it has been really funny. I have unintentionally, honestly, been taking like hour and a half showers. And
Sorry, guys. Thanks, guys.
don't be sorry.
You're good.
Sorry, Ryan. I had my headphones on. I could hear.
I have unintentionally been taking hour and a half long showers, and I don't realize until I get downstairs. But Emma was like, "Hey, like, can I have a break? It's been 2 hours." I'm so sorry. The water felt so good. I also was taking a nap on the bathroom floor.
After
Alex said Sarah had to go to the shower and pee.
after Jersey Man, Florida Man, do we have anything else?
I don't.
talk about?
I've spoken my truth.
Okay, I'll figure out.
Okay.
And you could talk about the how crazy the HHN thing was. Did you watch that video I sent you?
I didn't watch that thing yet. No.
Oh my god, it's
We're not
wild.
a theme park. We're not a theme park podcast.
Okay, well,
Sorry.
Okay, well. You should watch that video. It's actually really crazy what they announced today.
I will.
What did they announce, Garrett?
So the day before the event starts, they're doing like, it's pretty much like an all-inclusive premium event. So like it's gonna be super limited capacity, all you can eat food, all you can drink non-alcoholic drinks,
Oh.
and like you get to get into all the houses like super quickly, but it's $350 a ticket.
Oh my gosh.
For HHN, it's usually like at most 120.
Oh my god.
Do
Correct.
they have express with it?
You don't
Well,
have
I
to get
guess
express.
no,
It's
because
going to be super
everybody's-
limited
Yeah.
It's going to be super limited
So
capacity.
That's a
So
pretty cool deal.
Damn it.
it is a pretty.
I'm sorry. I usually have a week before I can say to Emily, hey, just let you know I'm going to be talking about this, and I'm joking. And now she's watching live every week. Because sometimes I'm like, hey, you know, I'm going to, I came out of the shower today, and I was going to come down and say, hey, I thought of a really good, you know, segment. Well, I'll take my hour and a half long shower. I had a lot of time to think. But,
Well,
wow.
y'all will have to get a week ahead again at some point.
Yeah.
Soon, actually.
And therapy.
Yeah, we will. Because I'm going to be missing an episode in July.
For what? Another funeral in DC?
That's what we can talk about.
Okay, cool.
Oh, perfect.
Because I haven't even talked about that on air.
No, you haven't.
All right,
haven't
3,
talked with
2, 1.
Whether flipping a fan boat or crashing a truck, these states are filled with people who suck. So it's time for us to play New Jersey Man versus Florida Man.
Every week, Game Master Ryan brings us 2 news stories. One is from Jersey, one is from Florida. It's up to us to determine which one is which. Take it away, Ryan.
Hey guys, this is Ryan coming to you from the No New Friends newsroom located this week in my office. Now, Chris, I'm sorry I didn't get you anything for your birthday, but in all honesty, I didn't know it was your birthday till an hour before the episode, and I didn't start caring that it was your birthday till like 10 minutes ago. So I've been
least he
thinking about
cared.
what I can get you. And I ended up having this totally original idea that I could get you cameos from your favorite celebrities. So sit back and relax, Chris. These are going to be the best cameos you've ever gotten. Not just some cameos of people from TikTok that nobody cares about. Starting off, I got you a cameo from your favorite football player, O.J. Simpson. Take it away, O.J. O.J.? Oh, no. Well, seems like our O.J.'s expired. I was wondering why he was so cheap. I always heard he was making a killing doing these. Anyways, let's move on. So this next cameo I got you from your favorite actress from 6 Days, 7 Nights. It's Anne Heche. Anne? Anne? Oh, I think. Oh, wait. She's a. Nope, she's not. Well, you know, I don't like how this is going. You know what? Let's move on to somebody I know is still alive. This next cameo is from your favorite voice actor and has also been seen on a couple episodes of Cops, Eddie Deason. I guess Steve stopped paying his phone bill. You know what? One more. We got one more for you. I have a cameo from your favorite former podcast host, Mary.
Oh,
Well, she didn't show up. It's just being on brand, apparently. Or maybe she's at the ED. You know what, Chris? Maybe I'll just get you some socks and baby wipes. I know your people always need those kind of things. And you can show them off to your friends down there at the soup kitchen next time you're down there. So I'll go find out what size socks fit Hobbit feet. Let's get into this week's Florida Man and Jersey Man. So for our first story, parents yell racist taunts at a high school girls' basketball game.
Oh, God.
And for our second story, a man is caught on video choking a 10-year-old boy in a park.
Oh, my God.
Are they both from Florida?
I hate anybody who says, oh, both of those could be Scott.
I wasn't even thinking that, but wow, you actually have a point.
All right, Sarah, you've got the racist at the game and chokehold at the park.
racism, Florida.
Okay. Darren?
I'm gonna go chokehold, Florida.
Ooh.
Chris?
I'm going to go chokehold New Jersey. That's just an average day at a park here.
Yeah.
That's a light
Yeah, but
day.
that's not news.
That's that's true. That is a light day.
Chokehold is definitely New Jersey. Racism, Florida, 1,000%. All right, let's find out the answers.
So our first story is from New Jersey, where racist taunts at a New Jersey girls' basketball game sparked demand for an apology. Parents shouted racist and derogatory comments at students and were barking at players from a Newark girls' high school basketball team during a game.
It's an inner city.
Now, I know you're expecting me to make a joke about Scott being racist, but in all honesty, Scott's told me he's not racist. He treats all racists the same, even the bad ones. So that means our second story is from Florida, where in Miami, a man is arrested after police said a video showed him strangling a 10-year-old at a Florida park over Memorial Day weekend. Now, I can't show you the video because this is a podcast, but I do have audio from the video.
Are you little?
Maybe that's from something else. And in other news, a dead humpback whale was found in a mangrove forest in Brazil. I'm not surprised that's no place for a humpback whale to survive. I'm pretty sure they like water. Anyways, that's it for me this week, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you so much, Ryan. That was really funny.
So I looked up, I wanted to see where this happened. So I looked up, I Googled racist taunts New Jersey basketball game, and there are way too many articles. There was a lot of instances in New Jersey for racial slurs. So shame on New Jersey for that.
Shame on New Jersey. So we got new movie posters for our movie room, like these really nice canvas.
They're so good.
They're so awesome, and they're like classic, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Is it
The
Justin
Goonies.
Is Justin
Yes,
the Indiana Jones?
it's Justin.
That would be really
Justin.
funny, actually.
That would be really funny. Goonies, Dirty Dancing. So I get to the Jaws one, and I'm like, wait a second, I've never seen a poster like this before. It's with a girl in the shark's mouth, which is not the original movie poster. And then also Robert Shaw's name is not up top with Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider. It's down at the bottom. I was like, that's weird. And then I looked, it's like there's something in a foreign language at the bottom. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's like a foreign language poster. Like most of it's in English, but it must have been an overseas release.
Sure.
Cool. Then we get to the Ghostbusters one. I noticed something's missing immediately. I noticed that Ernie Hudson's missing. And
Is it? Wait, I'm going to assume that's the black guy.
yes, I look at Rachel and I said, you're racist. Where's Ernie Hudson on this poster? Not even mentioned in the credits at the bottom.
Oh, wow. You bought them from a local store?
Somewhere on the internet.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Temu.
I get it.
Timu.
Yeah. So in a couple weeks, about a month, Darren and I are going to be missing an episode.
Darren and I? Where's
Yeah,
Darren
both
going to
of
be?
us
You're
missing
taking
an
Darren somewhere?
So it's
Happy
always been
birthday.
on a happy birthday.
No, for real.
It's
Not
always been
satire.
bucket list for. I've never been to California.
Oh, they were going to say DNA test.
No, that's my bucket list. I'm praying.
So I've never been to California, and I've been talking with Rachel about it, and definitely want to go out to California. So I'm like, oh, I don't know how we're gonna make this happen because like Darren usually
We don't have a lot of money.
watches dogs. So she's like, well, why don't you guys just go?
Wow. That's like a trap,
So-
by the way. It's like a classic trap game.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up divorced after
Oh,
this.
yeah.
1,000%. Yes. So in July, Darren and I are going to Disneyland.
Wow.
We're staying at the Disneyland Hotel.
It wasn't Darren's first time. Darren's already
No,
popped his
this
Disneyland
will be
cherry.
my
Yeah.
third time.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah.
didn't take your
So-
dad?
No, this is actually my second time this year.
What?
Yeah, I went in January.
Alex says it's a weird name for a strip club. So we're doing a day at Disneyland, a day at California. So we fly in. Oh, okay, hold on. So we fly in on I get off of work at like 3:00 on that Sunday. We fly out Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
So we
Right
arrive
after you
Sunday
get
night.
off at work.
Yeah,
It's a long day.
I know.
That's
I
a
know.
lot.
So then Monday we're doing Disneyland rope drop to close. Tuesday we're doing California Adventure rope drop to close. Wednesday we're doing both rope drop to close. Then Thursday we're going to Universal Hollywood.
Oh, nice. I heard it's horrible.
Little does my dad know that rope drop to close during the summer is like 7 a.m. to midnight. Disneyland does not close until midnight, and I'm going to make him run around like a crazy person because he's never been.
I hope
And we
they
have
have-
such limited time.
I hope they have rocket fuel. Wait, what are they called? Fuel rods. Fuel rods.
Fuel rods, yeah, they do.
Fuel
They do.
rods.
Have, they
Yeah.
do have fuel rods.
Fuel rods.
Yeah.
They're
They
rechargeable.
also have things to charge my phone too.
And if you need a fuel rod, you can visit Remy's Roundtable, and he's got a link for those.
No, but that's a true story. I don't okay. Alex, cut this. Remy and I have a deal that I won't promote fuel rods on the podcast because he's
Yeah.
been doing fuel rods on the podcast,
Yeah.
but I can promote it on the TikTok.
But we can promote Remy's Roundtable.
That's what she did.
So yeah, and then we fly back on Friday, which is also the same day that it's Michaela's birthday. So I'm missing Michaela's birthday to fly.
Oh, these are consistent this
So
year.
that's two children's birthdays missing.
Well, that's all right. I was told by Abby that I ruined her birthday too.
No, you weren't told by Abby. You saw it on Snapchat.
Oh yeah, I saw it on Snapchat. Yeah, that is
Oh
true.
my god.
Oh, I cannot wait for those moments.
We're at Epcot yesterday, and I look at and I get a notification, and I see worst birthday ever, and I'm like, Abby, you know I follow you on Snapchat, right? Like I'm right next to her, and so yeah, I ruined her birthday. It was the worst birthday ever.
Taking her to Disney?
No, her birthday was Monday. We went over to my sister's and went to the pool, and apparently she doesn't like to swim anymore.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Taking her to a public pool for her birthday?
No, it
No,
wasn't a
my
public pool. It was
sister's
a
pool.
private pool.
That's essentially a public pool. It's not hers, right?
Well, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Chris, when kids get to middle school, I don't care how sweet they were in 5th grade. When they get to middle school, they become terrorists.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on hiatus for those years. I'll probably come back to high school.
You need to.
I'm gonna need some
Hey,
milk.
Chris,
I'm gonna need to go out and
there's
get some
the-
milk in middle school.
Yeah.
There's a spare bedroom over here.
Yeah, we're pretty awful.
Middle school is the worst.
What was the worst thing you ever did in middle school, Sarah, to your parents? Do you remember?
Oh, I was just a complete bitch all the time. I really was. I had such an attitude constantly.
That's it. It's 100%. They don't do anything real bad. They are just assholes.
Yeah, and they figure out what gets you tick. That's what I did. I figured out what pissed off my parents, and I was a total brat because of that.
Oh, so I have
Much
to.
better now. But I'm waiting for that moment too.
It's really easy to piss off Scott. There's one word that I have to say, and I could say it in any context, and he's immediately mad as soon as I say it.
Is it racist?
Whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Chris, you got any Cliff Notes?
I do. So now I know I just bluff when my daughter is in middle school. Like, I hate it when you take out the trash. Would you stop doing that?
Yeah, good luck.
Would you stop keeping your room so clean? I think that might work.
Middle school's the absolute
No.
worst.
No. They're going to look at you and pull out all of the attitude they have and be like,
Yep.
well, I mean, you did tell me that you hated when I did that.
Yeah. Oh my God. They will do that. They will. Oh, so you don't want me? Like, one time I was like, Abby, you need to go into your room right now. She's like, oh, so you want to starve me then and not feed me dinner?
Just gaslight the shit out of you.
Oh, they gaslight the hell out of me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She gaslit me into washing a dish for her after she washed the dish for me this morning. Or she washed this cup for me this morning, and then I was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
can
but
you
hold
wash?"
on. But
a
hold
cup-
on,
like-
hold on,
like-
hold on. You have a way too. I'll ask Darren to do something, and he'll immediately delegate it to Abby.
Yeah. What did you do yesterday? No. What did you do yesterday? Rachel asked you to buy 5 lighters from 7-Eleven, and what did you do? what did you do?
I delegated that to you.
Yeah, you delegated it to me. I woke up from my nap and was like, "Oh, well, good morning." When you texted from your nap and you said, "Less texting, more Diet Coke, and pick up my 5 lighters, please."
It's a lot of
In the
lighters.
group chat.
In the group chat.
In
yeah,
a group chat.
we have
Oh,
the
I was.
receipts.
Oh no! Peeling back the curtain, I came out pissed at
He comes
myself.
downstairs, pissed, and I start laughing at him because I'm like, how could this be serious? Right? I was like, is this a bit? Like, I literally looked at him and I said, is this a bit? And he's like, no, it's not a fucking bit. I'm pissed.
And Scott's like, I have a roof over your head. You go get me your 5 lighters.
I'm like, did you enjoy your free lunch at Epcot today? Do you enjoy never having to wait in line?
Yeah, thanks for feeding us today, Dad.
Yeah, the one time he fed me in the parks, God forbid.
Never let you forget it.
Before we get to Cliff Notes, we do have to talk about something real quick for like 2 or 3 minutes. Everybody needs to check out on the Big Beautiful Diz YouTube channel, Beyond the Glass. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks, couple months now, and that's the documentary that Dane put out about the Walt Disney World Animation Studios in what happened? Sorry, that was in MGM Studios / Hollywood Studios. I watched it on my big screen. I watched it on my 85-inch television. Humble brag. Amazing documentary. At times I forgot that I was watching a 19-year-old's documentary, and I thought I was watching Disney Plus. So good. The interviews are amazing. The editing, the sound, the music that he picked out, everything was really, really, really good. And I'm so happy that he's got some success with it. It just came out a couple days ago, and he's averaging about 1,000 views per day.
Yeah, a little over, yeah.
Which is incredible. So, Dane, congratulations! Everybody, please check that out, and I'll put a link to it in our episode description. It's on the YouTube, Big Beautiful Diz. It's Beyond the Glass. It is absolutely amazing.
Now, I do want to reiterate what Scott said, but I do want to clarify something. Scott said everyone should check this out. We don't want the support of racists or bigots watching, so you guys don't watch it.
View is a view.
Oh, wow.
Hey, don't forget to dislike this live.
Stop
stream.
it! Stop! No, stop! Oh my God! Please stop! Like, you want to piss me off? Do that.
Whatever, Scott. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Chris, you got any Cliff Notes?
I do. Oh, I forgot I have to play the intro now. It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way. Yeah, Darren, you weren't muted when we did that. I just figured.
No, I
I'd
know
tell you
I
that
wasn't.
now. Yeah.
No, I know I wasn't.
You were pretty on key though.
I don't know why he stopped.
I know.
I helped being a musical theater major. Oh, it stopped because I couldn't hear it. I was sad that I couldn't hear it. That's the only downside for this intro that you do on YouTube is that I can't hear the song.
Sophisticated gentleman comments. I will dislike. I respect Darren too much to ignore his wishes. Great, you just killed him, SG. So anyway, we started off the podcast. We actually didn't start off the podcast. We started off the stream talking about Scott's mental health. It did not make the episode, but we started talking about it. Now, I just wanted to put this out there because you guys didn't hear it, and we really didn't give a shit, but maybe someone listening will. So please reach out to him.
Yeah, if you want to hear about my mental breakdown, watch the YouTube video.
If you don't, just skip like 10 minutes in. So, Sophisticated Gentleman said in a segment that Scott refers to black and white movies as white and white. Now, this is different from when Scott referred to them to me as white and
It's funny because it's true.
Scott talked about how Sarah and Lewis got into a little tiff at the parks the other day. Turns out they just got pissed off at each other for fighting over who loved each other the most. Sarah says she got mad at Lewis because she couldn't find out where he was when he was supposed to be going to guest services. He kept telling her, I'm home, I'm home. This just got her confused and upset. He was just trying to tell her that he was at the Mexico Pavilion. Sarah said that she was frustrated momentarily and then realized that she was right the whole time. Now you know what it's like to be Sarah. Now you know what it's like to be Rachel at least 45 times a day, Sarah. So the whole gang was at the parks the other day. This includes my very, very close, intimate friends, Nick and Sean. Sarah was pissed that she couldn't get on Guardians, which is her favorite theme park ride. Meanwhile, with Nick and Sean being at the parks, I was pissed off because I couldn't get my favorite ride because they were at a theme park. I was supposed to say, meanwhile, I was pissed that I couldn't get off because she couldn't get on. I couldn't get off. But anyway, we'll put two and two. It's been a long night. Anyway, lastly, we talked about shower habits today. To Scott, the most shocking shower habit that I had was actually taking a shower. And those are my cliff notes.
Very nice. Thank you, Chris. Alex, I believe I recorded the mental health stuff at the very beginning of the episode. You can cutting room floor that, and we'll put that on Patreon. So if you want to hear about my mental health breakdown, join our Patreon for as low as $2 a month. And you can hear all about my midlife crisis and my my mental health moment.
You gotta do an outro.
Yeah. Is it the outro now?
Yes, sir. Mr. Scott.
What's coming up on Diz His?
Oh, what's coming up on Diz His, Alex? Thank you, Alex. So Sarah, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on the TikTok at SuperSarah94, and you can find me on the Instagram at Old Soul Thrift.
Darren?
You can find me on Instagram at Darren_Maffei, and I'll have a link tree to all of my other socials in there.
Chris?
Before I talk about where you can find me, please head over to our TeePublic. Every single design on our TeePublic is now available as a hat. So if you're sad because it's like, oh, I don't want to buy this shirt because I only wear it once before I have to wash it. Now you can get a hat and wear it every day, including the Darren.com hat, which is where you can find Darren. But if you want to find me, you can find me at Chris Yob on Instagram, where I do post probably daily pictures on my Instagram story of my daughter. You can find me on TikTok at Chris Yob NNF.
And you can find me blocking Chris's Instagram.
It's true.
But also, you can connect with all of us on all of our social media right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. Check out our sweet merchandise, including those really cool hats that Chris told you about. And then also join our clubhouse. For as low as $2 a month, you don't miss a second of the action. You get to see everything, giveaways, exclusive content, yada, yada, yada. Also, if you listen to us on Spotify, Apple, or anywhere that you can leave a rating, please leave us a 5-star rating and a review. We really appreciate it. If you have anything less than a 5 to give us, don't do a rating. Just email me, nonewfriendspodcast@yahoo.com. Don't forget to vote for us. Vote.orlandoweekly.com under the category Local Notables, Best Local Podcast. And if we're nominated for anything else, throw us some nominations there, too. Maybe TikTok. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. Is that it?
That's it. You nailed it.
Okay. On behalf of the sophisticated gentleman, Game Master Ryan, our producer Alex, Darren, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
All right, YouTube, thank you so much for watching.
Chris, end the episode real quick.
Like on YouTube?
Goodbye.
On YouTube?
No, the bye-bye bitches.
Bye-bye bitches.
There you go.
All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. Well, me, Darren, and Sarah. I don't know about Scott. He's kind of in a mood tonight. We love you. We'll see you next time.